and welcome. If you are a subscriber to my channel, I welcome you back. I'm so glad you're here. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. And I really hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Today, I'm going to be decorating my sofa table that sits behind my love seat. I actually have two sofa tables, one behind my couch and one behind my love seat. But I'm gonna start today with the one behind my love seat. Whenever I was starting to think about decorating my living room, I thought maybe I would give you guys an overview like I did with my kitchen, but I wanted to do things differently with this video. So I thought I'm going to decorate section by section, and then after I'm all done, I'll go around and give you guys a tour of how everything looks all together, just to kind of, mix it up a little bit and do something a little different. So today, I'm going to be starting with this table. And I'm also going to be showing you how to do a really easy little spring floral arrangement. There's actually going to be two floral arrangements that I'll be using, and they're both identical, and I'm going to show you how to do one. I already constructed the one, but I'm going to show you how to do one as well. So I'll go ahead and get my camera a little bit closer so that you can see everything that's going on. And this is also the picture that I got at the Goodwill. I know I got a lot of feedback from everybody, and so many people thought that this picture was gorgeous, and I just love this picture. I love the yellows, I love the gold, the browns. It is just gorgeous, and I love the frame. So I'll go ahead and get started. So as you can see, my sofa table also has a bottom shelf, and I will also be decorating the bottom shelf on my sofa table. I'm going to start by adding this beautiful damask table runner. I love this table runner. I just love the gold and the pattern, and it has the tassel. I just love it. And of course, yep, it came from Goodwill. So I'll just go ahead and lay it on top of my sofa table. Next, I'm going to add in these two birds. Maybe you guys have seen something like these over the years. These are very old. I bet these are over 30 years old. My mom gave them to me years ago, but I really like them, and I always try to incorporate them in my decor. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put them right in the center of my table. Just like that, and I might have to tweak them whenever I add in the other items. Next, I'm gonna add in this beautiful arrangement. I just made this arrangement over the weekend so that I'd be able to use it in my tablescape. But I have another identical one that I'm also going to be using as well. So I'm gonna show you how I did it. But I'm gonna go ahead and add this one right here. So this is an identical vase that I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to show you real quick how I did it. There's not much to this arrangement, but I just wanted to kind of show you how you can do a simple spring floral arrangement. I'm going to start by adding this fern, and this fern I just purchased from Walmart, and it was only $5. So you can get really beautiful floral at Walmart. So I'm going to go ahead and just add in the fern. I already have my foam. I should have showed you that. But I already have my foam down in there. Just push it down in as far as I can go. And I want to open it up a little bit. I don't want to open it too much, because I don't want it to cover my whole table, but I do want to have it spread open a little. And you might have to go and readjust it a little bit after you get it just how you want it. Next, I'm going to add in these yellow Forsythia, and I already went ahead and cut them off of the stem just to make it a little bit easier. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just stick these down in just random places throughout the fern. And it doesn't have to be fancy, it's just gonna be a nice, simple floral arrangement just to give a nice pop of color, getting ready for early spring. And I didn't want to add too much color in or too big of flowers because I didn't want to draw attention away from my picture, because the picture is just so beautiful and it is my focal point, but I just wanted to add something in, just tie it all in a little bit better together. So that's going to be enough of the yellow forsythias. Now I have some lamb's ear, and this lamb's ear I also purchased from Walmart, and it is so pretty. I already took the price tag off of it, so I can't remember exactly what I paid for it, but I know it wasn't much. It might have been $2, but I'm just going to add these in just random places also. One right there. And I don't want to add a whole lot of extra greenery either, because the fern has so much of the greenery that I need. So just incorporating just a little bit extra. So there we go. Now I'm going to add in some baby's breath. And this baby's breath also came from Walmart. But whenever I bought it, I didn't realize that it was kind of like a bouquet, and I don't think it was meant to come apart, but I did manage to get it apart. So, and I just want to add a little bit of white and just to kind of balance everything out and just to make it a little bit softer so it doesn't look so dark. And like I said, you might have to go after you're all done and just kind of move things around or readjust it, and that's okay because you can do that. Floral arrangements, that's one great thing about the silk flowers, or that's one great thing about the faux floral. You can just rearrange it if you don't like how something looks or how it turns out. And you don't have to use yellow forsythia. You could use pussy willows. You could use so many different spring flowers. You could use lavender. I was going to originally use some lavender in with this arrangement too, because I used it on my fireplace, but it just didn't match in right with all of the yellow. So I decided against that. But you could use anything. That's good for now. I might, like I said, have to go back and readjust stuff, but that's okay. Now I'm gonna add in some moss. And I just noticed that two of my sticks are poking out here, so I'm going to go ahead and fix those up. I think they're all in there now. Yeah, that looks good. So this is the moss that I'm going to be using, and it just came from Walmart, I believe. So I'm just gonna add in a little bit of the moss. I love incorporating moss into my decorations. I just think it adds a little bit of extra realness to it, I guess you could say. And then too, you don't see the stems that are poking out at the bottom of your arrangement. The only bad thing about Spanish moss, it is so messy to work with. So, but that's okay. I'll go back and clean that up. And I love to let it hang down. I just think that that adds such a nice look. And over here and in the back. So this is how it looks after I have my arrangements all complete. Now I'm gonna add in some candles to my candle holders before I move down to the bottom shelf. These are the candles that I'm going to be using. They're just candles that I purchased from Walmart, and they are on timers, so that makes it really nice. So I'm gonna put one on this candle holder right here. And I'm gonna put the other one on this wall sconce as well. So that's how the top is going to look. Now I'm going to move my camera down and I'm going to show you how I'm going to decorate the bottom. I'm going to place this gold tin. I love these gold tins. I used these in my dining room whenever I was decorating in my curio. And I just love them. I love the gold, and I think it's gonna tie in so nicely with my picture. So I'm gonna go ahead and place my little easel right there, and then I'm gonna just put this right in the center. I'm sorry if I'm blocking your view. It's kind of a difficult angle, but it's gonna look just like that. Next, I have these two beautiful vases. I've had these vases a very long time, and I like to incorporate these as well. And I just added a little tassel onto this vase. So I'm just gonna place these right here in the corner. Place the one right there, and I'm going to place the other one right here. And this is my obelisk that I purchased the other day at the Crossroads Country Mall. I just love this. I think it is so beautiful. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place it right here. Just like that. Next, I'm going to use this beautiful little planter or a little chest. I'm not sure what you want to call it. I think it was supposed to have a lid, but whenever I purchased it from the Goodwill, there was no lid with it. So I thought, well, that's okay. I'll go ahead and add in a little arrangement. So what I did was, because I wanted to tie in with my arrangements that I have on the top of my sofa table, I just added some greenery and I added in some of the yellow Forsythia. So, and I think that that'll just tie in so well with the other arrangements. And I'm just gonna put it right here beside the obelisk. And I might have to take a little look and just kind of make sure everything's centered. Next, I'm going to incorporate these beautiful faux greenery, and I love these ones. They're like bushy, they're kind of like a little fern. I use these a lot in my decor, and these ones I actually purchased from Michael's, but I think they are so gorgeous. So I'm just gonna add one right here between, I'm sorry if I'm blocking your view, but I'm just gonna add one right here between the two vases. And then I'm going to add one on this side of the pieces. Just kind of like that, just to give it some greenery and just to some balance. Now what I'm gonna do is I had some yellow forsythia left over, so I just want to incorporate a couple little pieces of yellow forsythia into that greenery as well. So I'm just gonna add them just sporadically. Doesn't have to be fancy, just to give it a little bit of color and just to tie it all in together. And one here. And if you don't like how it looks, like I said, you can always just go back and, you know, play around with it until you get the look just right. And over here. And I like that. I think that looks so nice, and I just think everything ties in so well together. So now I'm going to take my camera off the tripod and I'll show you how everything looks all together. So this is how it's all going to look together. I just love it. It turned out so beautiful. Now I'm going to give you some close-up shots. Well, my friends, that's it for my video today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it for you. If you did enjoy it, please give me a great big thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing. And don't forget to ring the bell so that you're always sure to get my latest video. And I love hearing your comments, so please continue to leave your comments. I'm getting to talk to so many wonderful people. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.